Got this.
Girl, did they take the Reese's?
Let me see.
Make sure they take the Reese's. They ain't taking the juice. Y'all take the juices off. The green juice.
No more Reese.
The Reese's, they didn't take the Reese's off. Food stamps is on right now. They don't even take it.
There is a major change coming. Some people are really happy about it and some people are really angry about it.
We spend $405 million a day on food stamps. That's what the taxpayer is spending. 10% is going to sugar drinks. Another 8% is going to candies. So we are poisoning 60% of our kids who are getting food stamps. The poorest kids, the kids who can least afford to get sick. And we are poisoning them. We're giving them diabetes, and then we're paying for it up front with food stamps. We're paying for it again with Medicaid the rest of their lives.
So far, you have 12 states that are a part of this ban. You can expect that number to change to 13, if I have to take a guess, because last week the governor of South Carolina did sign an executive order wanting to ban certain things. And again, I don't foresee there being an issue just because we already have 12 states that, have successfully banned these items. The ban that is taking place is a junk food ban. So this is going to cover your candy, energy drinks, prepared desserts, and soft drinks and juices. Now, I will say there's no reason for people to get energy drinks. That's just my personal opinion when it comes to it. Energy drinks, like a lot of other things, are horrible for you, but to be able to purchase that with EBT benefits is just kind of insane to me. The 12 states right now that have been approved for the ban: Arkansas, Colorado, Florida, Utah, Idaho, Indiana, Louisiana, West Virginia, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas. This is part of the Make America Healthy Again initiative that is being encouraged by our current administration. You have many people that are upset by the changes. A lot of people are saying that they won't be able to buy their kids' birthday cakes, any kind of candy, and they are just not happy about that.
You means to tell me I can't buy no more junk food with my food stamps? Huh? Well, then, what if I wanted to start my own treats business? What about my kids' birthdays? I got 5 kids. I can't surprise them with a custom carrot cake from Publix or Walmart. What about Halloween? I ain't gonna be able to participate and pass out candy. What about my kids' after school snacks, y'all?
I was on food stamps for several years at the end of the 80s. I bought candy for my kids. We couldn't go to gas stations and crap like that. But I hope you guys that are complaining about it are never in this situation and not be able to buy your kids stuff that other kids eat.
Proponents argue that limiting unhealthy food purchases will improve public health. Critics worry that these restrictions unfairly limit the choices of low-income families and that it fails to address the root causes of limited access to healthy, affordable food. And I know that a lot of people on the other side of the fence are like, a lot of people buy this junk food and that they don't buy necessarily healthy things. And you can't knock everybody that's on it. But another point that people are making is that, healthy food is not affordable. I do understand that healthy food is more on the expensive side. You can spend an arm and a leg on fruits and veggies and things like that. So there's 2 different sides to this. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about the junk food ban. I think so many people are split because at the end of the day, you do see a lot of people sometimes filling up buggies with a lot of junk food, chips, candies, drinks, frozen pizzas and things. And I don't think there's anything wrong with these things in moderation, but when you have so many people struggling to put food on the table and, just making ends meet, it can kind of be frustrating. But I don't think there's anything wrong with treating yourself. But like I said, in that aspect, I think that's why so many people are upset about it. There are ways that people can adjust and adapt to. Like, I know change is hard for a lot of people, but if you can't buy your kids a birthday cake using the EBT benefits, just think that you can make that cake, from scratch, and you can actually save a whole lot of money by doing so. We also need to look at the bigger picture because at the end of the day, like the birthday cakes and the candy and the sugary drinks are loaded with crap. And not only is it loaded with crap, but it's loaded with crap that other countries don't allow, in their food. Dyes, carcinogens that are known to cause diseases and health issues and, even cancer. Those items and products are allowed in our food over here and they are banned in other countries. So that should be an eye opener as well. I get both sides of the fence. Like I said, this is, something that has a lot of people outraged. A lot of people are happy with it. I will say this is the chance for a lot of people to learn how to make things from scratch, like learn how to make that homemade pizza. You can get all those staple ingredients, make a pizza from home. Biscuits are super easy to make. It might take a while to get your technique okay, and you know your biscuits coming out right, but again, they're so simple and you know what's in them. In America, we just have so many things to worry about. I mean, I know people are hung up on this food thing, but we have to realize that, again, there are so many things being put in our food. Our water supply is not great at all. Even like everyday products that you're using in your homes are toxic. So it's just a whole bigger issue. And I see what the administration is doing. I see this from both sides of the fence. I was also a young mom once upon a time, and we relied on food stamp benefits as well.
Please say it ain't so. I know there are not people out here in these social media streets complaining because the president wants to put into effect a law that people can no longer use food stamps to buy junk food. Let's start with this. Why wouldn't you want to eat healthier? I'm sorry, but junk food is not a necessity. Meat, rice, beans, vegetables, bread, things of that nature, eggs, those are necessities. Not Doritos, not potato chips, not Oreos, not Pepsi, not all that junk food that's not healthy for you. Granted, if you want to get that, you should pay for it yourself. There's people out here working and struggling to buy food. And that extra money that people are using on junk food with foods, they could give that to somebody that's struggling, that really needs help with buying food, the food stamps. Not for junk food.
So y'all mean to tell me I can't buy no snacks off my EBT card? I'm in here shopping, trying to get all my good snacks. See this? All that. Going straight to the buggy with me. All those nice good sweets. But and y'all, for me to get to the register, they couldn't find out I can't buy no more snacks on my EBT card. Tell me I'm ashamed, and tell me that must be ain't true. And so the damn people behind me in line say I must be ain't read the news.
Hear me out about this EBT. Instead of just taking away and just banning the sugary snacks completely, because don't get me wrong, I do understand where they are coming from, because people do abuse the system heavily when it comes to snacks. But just like every other situation, I feel like we shouldn't let the bad people ruin it for like the good people. So instead of just trying to ban it completely, why not just make it so like a portion of your EBT can only be used for snacks? Like for instance, let's just say you get $200 in food stamps. $50 of it can only be used for like snacks and candy and stuff like that. Because I feel like taking it away just completely is honestly stupid. When I was staying at home and my man was bouncing from job to job, I'm sorry, but I used my EBT to help with the snacks in my kids' classroom. Because honestly, I just couldn't afford it out of pocket. Like stuff like Valentine's Day, when I was running very, very short, I used some of my EBT to help with Valentine's Day. I feel like some people don't see the bigger picture when it comes to EBT, and instead of just taking it away, I feel like we just need to regulate it instead.
The way that the system has been designed, they set it up, I feel like, initially to have people depend on them. And then you have, you know, another administration that has come in and said, nope, enough depending on it. And it's not anything that people haven't verbalized, you know, over several years. A lot of people just don't like people, you know, being on the system. And I will say, I feel like, again, the way that it is designed, I feel like it's designed to have you on it forever, whether that be food stamps or Section 8 or public housing and things like that. It's very hard, especially depending on what kind of funds you have coming in. If you're working, if it's low income, again, I think that can make all of the difference. But I have also seen where people have, it's like generational food stamps or generational public housing or generational Section 8. So when you have that situation, that's what I mean by, again, you just have the system where it's designed to like set people up almost to live this kind of lifestyle. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, you guys. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video.